the people up for.
All
right, baby. We got a big show going on today, guys. Hope you're jacked up like I am. We got a special guest in-house, and we're going to be rocking and rolling. Week 9 NFL, Week 10 college football, World Series, you name it, we got it. What's up, guys? Scott Mattews here, the host of the one and only Get the Edge Sports Podcast, and we got a big-time show today. Not only do I got my partner in crime next to me, Hot Teddy Brooks, I got TK in-house, and we got a special guest coming on in a couple minutes. The man behind the plan, the co-founder of Winnable, who's been around for 3 years. We'll talk with Dan the Man Sands coming up in just a couple of minutes about Winnable. Let's start it off. I'm going to bring in the man that was hot and kept the show going last week. I broke even. TK was down a little bit, but my man Teddy Brooks kept the fire going. What's up, Teddy?
Yeah, man, I got blamed for your guys' losses last week.
I get blamed for your shit all the time, Teddy. Stop it.
But no, it was good. Like I said last week, this is a table, and a table needs multiple legs to stand up.
That's it, baby.
Last week, that leg was TK. This week, the leg happened to be me. Maybe next week.
No, you got it wrong. Last week
was me. The week before was TK. Maybe Scotty. This week will be you. But one more thing, guys. Grab your pens and paper.
Oh, yeah. Definitely grab your pens and paper this week because we got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm going to bring my other partner in crime in here. I hope he's awake because we're going to be jacked up because I know the guest is jacked up and I'm jacked up. And I'm sure Teddy's going to find a way to always stay jacked up. TK, Tommy King from TK Wins. What's up, brother?
Yeah, man, I made it back last week. I missed you guys last week when I was up in Disney World.
We're this week, baby. Let's go this week.
I'm ready for a good week here. You're right, Teddy. You had a good week last week. I did the 6-0 the week before. Hopefully, I'll bang it out this week. I'm ready, man. I got my notes ready. I got some big stuff rolling this weekend in the College of Pro Football, so I'll be ready with you guys.
You weren't in Orlando. You were at the Capitol Rotunda. You were in Washington D.C. It looked like.
Yeah,
right. He was at the Capitol. I looked like we were doing a news conference with him. Hey, let me ask you a question. Did your mother see you do homework like that when you were a kid? Because you come very prepared to school with this stuff.
Did
you do your homework in school like that?
I might have scribbled in school. I never typed like this, man.
Wow, look at that. Show that.
I got the AI writing the shit up
but
here.
There's multiple pages to that.
I got everything. We got all the games ready for this week. I don't mess around, man. I actually handicap these games. Me and you've been in the business around 30-plus years. I'm old school, man. I got my numbers here. I got everything. We're handicappers here. We're not throwing props out here a lot like some of these younger kids, but we got to start doing that. We had a couple guys give us a few props.
The props sell, man. I'm dropping I actually brought a prop today for Sunday. You could ask Dan probably. The props probably sell better than the regular picks.
Well, I was going to go
That's what the young kids like. But watch out because they might not give them anymore. You never know.
All right, so you get it till you get it. That's it, man.
Bet them while you can, baby.
That's it. All right, listen, we want to bring them in because I really appreciate it. I've been trying to get them on for a while. Like I said, the man behind the plan, the co-founder of Winnable, Mr. Dan Sands. What's up, brother?
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Local legends.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're a local guy, too. We love it.
Thank you. Yeah, happy to be here, guys.
Guys, real quick, Dan has, in this studio, multiple people using his platform, and it is, I've checked them all out, it is by far the best platform if you're looking to drop picks.
Well, that's what I wanted to discuss with him. He's, I guess, Winnable. Tell us about Winnable. I mean, we want to get into it.
Sure.
How did you start it?
Yeah, so background, myself and the CEO of Winnable, my partner, co-founder, Noah, we came actually from the creator space. We exited out of a business that we sold to Playboy. I know Tommy's a big fan of Playboy. We sold to that company. And Noah and I were both, longtime sports bettors, longtime sports fans. And there was a need for this in the space. Look at Tommy over here with all of these notes, right? Being a sports handicapper requires constant research, constant time out of your life. It's very hard to also focus on, okay, now I have a lot of people following me, want my picks. Now I got to run a whole business that's outside of actually what I enjoy, what I'm good at, which is finding the best lines, finding the best picks for the week. So that's what we're providing, right? We're taking out that worry, and we're making sure that you have all the ability to convert these customers into hopefully paying customers and winning customers off of your picks because you're focusing all your time actually providing a good service as opposed to worrying about customer service and payments and pick delivery, right? Now in this age, everybody wants it either they don't just want it by an email. They want it by SMS, and we're the only platform that does that.
So you send them a direct text right to them.
Every time you post a pic, within seconds, they're going to get that pic through an SMS. And I don't know about you guys. Like, I look at my phone right now.
Yeah.
I have email. It says emails on my iPhone. It says I have 6,000 unread.
Yeah.
Texts, I have 0. Doesn't matter if it's a spam text. I'm reading it.
Quick question: Do you have an app that does push notifications also?
So the app is launching shortly.
Awesome.
But we've been really focused on providing a mobile optimized web app, and then focusing on those things.
You want to have it done right.
Exactly.
You don't want to release it if it's not. It's like Apple. That's Apple's claim to fame, is they wait until the technology is perfected before they drop it.
Yeah, because think about it. Like, if right now the best way to get it is through that web app and making sure that you get it SMS'd, if the push notifications don't work out right, then that person's not getting the line when you got it, and they're telling you, hey, I can't find this line anywhere. And you're like, well, if you looked at it 3 hours ago, you would have seen it. I
got to ask you a crazy question. You see the old timers you're on set with, right?
Yeah.
TK and I. How many guys like us are like on your platform? It's mainly young kids?
Not mainly. I mean, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people. I mean, I'm no spring chicken, right? I'm not too much younger than you guys. Maybe I look it. I don't know.
You look it.
But yeah, no, I mean, it really runs the gamut. We've had people that have started on our platform. They were gym teachers, firefighters. Now these are guys making $100,000 a month, right?
Crazy,
like, it's crazy.
Yeah. And the 3 years you've been around, how many cappers you have on the site right now?
We have over 2,000 monetizing currently. Wow. A little bit more than that just send free picks and other kinds of promotions and do affiliates.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a wild ride, and we're growing and excited to keep growing.
Yeah, no, sounds great. I mean, it's great for guys like us. It just gives more for the gambler to find us in different directions out there, different platforms.
Absolutely, and we're happy to have you guys. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think really what it boils down to is, since sports betting become legalized, the customer base has grown, and it puts a big load on us, and it does take away from what we really should be doing. So I think it's such a great idea, because
one at a time, you mean?
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
And listen, I'm always going to have my one-on-one service for that premium client that wants to be able to speak to me every day.
Definitely.
But there's a lot of clients that sign up with my company that they don't want that service or need that service. So
small guys.
That's why I love it. That's why I love the concept, for sure.
I'm a little upset with you, though. I don't know you that well, but I'm a little upset because I didn't get invited to that Playboy Mansion down in Miami about 2 weeks ago. I heard about it. I heard about all the fun.
Well, you guys are absolutely invited to the next one. Promise you that. Yeah, it's, every bit of marketing we've done for this company, which is pretty much zero traditionally, we've done for the handicapper and for the customer. And one of those things that we like to do, we have a beautiful content house in Miami on the waterfront, throw watch parties. Everyone can get together, shoot content together. There's professional photographers there and videographers, and then also just meeting people in the space. I think like you three right here doing this every week, outside of podcasts existing and the internet, probably, you guys would be doing this by yourselves, not really meeting the rest of the community.
Right.
You bounce ideas off, you learn together, and you also get to create interesting content.
Where do you see this business of yours going in the next few years with AI and all these different things out there?
I mean, we're constantly iterating on the product based on those AI technological improvements. For instance, we're the only site where you put in your analysis and your pick for the day, and it'll pump out a structured AI bet slip and show you all the places you can bet that play, right? So with the times and with the requirements of what people are expecting and what they're getting on the sports books and they're getting online on Instagram, etc., we're committed to just providing that. And that's, what I think also separates us from the other people in the industry is we are actually focused on sports and this particular niche of the industry.
Yeah, and there's a thing in our industry. TK and I know about it. I'm sure Teddy does too. There's the cappers trust factor. Mm-hmm. A lot of cappers don't trust sites because they feel their information will get out to other cappers.
Yeah.
And based on speaking to you and what you're doing, you protect that 1,000%.
Absolutely. And my background, I'm a lawyer. I probably take it on myself more so than I need to. to fight for our customers when something like that happens.
Yeah, because a lot of cappers say, well, this guy, he's coming to me, but who knows? These guys have relationships
Yeah, I
with
think
other
we've dealt with
cappers.
sites like that
Right?
in the past. I don't
Right.
want to name any names,
No,
but they're
it's not
sites
worth it.
that you join and you put a seed number in
10 other guys are calling them a
and
week
you
later.
start getting phone calls from other companies. Well, how did they get that number? Because that site that I joined, directory sites and stuff like that, they would share the phone number.
Yeah.
So, and there's sites now that your competition that they will advertise other handicappers to the customers that you brought into that platform. So I like that. I like that privacy factor.
And I think the customers probably love that kind of thing too, right? Where they can go now to wherever they want and they can find a site like yours where they have so many people they can choose from.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think even more so, it really starts with you guys out there doing what you're doing with this. And then ultimately, when they go to pay you, right? Mm-hmm. That's where people get nervous. They say, oh my God, I'm sending this guy money. What if he doesn't send me anything? What if I never get the picks? But they know if they come to Winnable, there's 24/7 customer support. If there's a complaint or there's a dispute, it will get handled. And it's not just, okay, this person I have to get in contact with. He didn't send me the plays. Right?
And obviously, if somebody was if there was a capper on there collecting payments and not posting any picks, you would probably ban them or kick them off.
We have
exactly.
And we said, hey, we're going to refund all your customers, and if you're not going to post, we don't want to sell them anything.
Right.
And that makes no sense why guys would do that. I mean, you take the people's money, give them the product. What are you playing around for? But no, that was a good point, because I think if people, like the customers with so many chances out there nowadays and so many places to go, when they see a place like Winnable, they'll feel more comfortable that it's a straight deal. It's not like a scam.
Absolutely. Think about Amazon.
That's the biggest fear.
Yeah.
People that we speak to, everyone's on the lookout.
Yeah. How do I know it's
for
you?
a scam and someone takes their money and disappears, and I've heard it happening.
Right.
Yeah, this guy told me to Cash App him $200, right?
Right.
We don't know that you're going to get anything back for that.
And that's sometimes how you have to do business when you don't have something like Winnable. So it's
I'm listening to you guys. I'm on Winnable. I post on Winnable every day, man.
I'll nudge him. Don't worry.
I've been on there. I was one of the originals.
TK was an early adopter, and we love TK.
TK's the best, man. I've known TK, 18 since he's 18 years old.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
54 now.
Where'd you guys meet?
Down in Miami.
In Miami?
In Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, I've known him since he's 18. He's the same. Same.
Your hair's always been the same, though, man. It's never changed over.
That's crazy.
I got the Ben look, man. Ben taught me how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great hair, Scott.
I'm trying, man. I got to keep all you young whippersnappers when I get on that party.
I appreciate it.
Now, let me ask you. Obviously, you got a love for sports. Mm-hmm. You bet sports.
I do a lot.
That's what probably drove you into something like this.
Yes.
You said, "Oh God, let me figure out what I can do with whatever you're doing." And no, that's great. So, what is your favorite sport like when you're betting? I mean, you playing player props? You playing straight bets? You old school, new school combination?
So it really just depends, I guess, on my mood, right? Like, I know that the best way to be profitable would be doing straight bets, one at a time, being disciplined, right?
Sounds like us.
But I can't help myself sometimes. I go to the Panthers games a lot. We've seen each other there.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm there, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to throw in like a crazy 4-player prop on this hockey game, right? Just for entertainment. I think with betting, if you're looking to make money, then you should be following guys like you guys and be disciplined and follow a strategy and stick to it. But if there are also people who just want to have fun, right? Like, it's okay to lose money if you can lose money.
If you can afford to lose it, yeah.
But if you want to win money, then be disciplined. I would say straight bets. But player props are fun, and we'll see how many leagues allow it for a period of time. I think enough money is being made probably for a long time. I wish the Hard Rock allowed it for college sports. They don't.
Yeah.
I wish a lot of states, because we have customers all over the country. A lot of states don't allow it, and it's frustrating because this year I've had some good ones, and I give my clients only I would say 40 to 50% can bet them.
Yeah, well, and especially everyone's playing
you give
fantasy.
Them out, though? I thought you're not
college.
a big. Yeah.
This year I have. Yeah.
Places like Underdog and stuff take them, or don't they take?
Yeah. Well, they only do player props.
But the thing with Underdog is you have to put them in a parlay. You can't just bet them single.
Yeah, but with fantasy sports, right, which even predated all of this legalization,
right?
People feel like because they're following their fantasy team, they feel a little closer to like a specific player and what they think they're going to do, as opposed to knowing the full outcome of the game. So I think that's what's really attractive about player
I think that's what keeps them in the seat, because they can follow the game from start to finish.
Exactly.
Now. You couldn't do that back in our day when we were betting. Back in our days,
we didn't even have halftime lines back in the day.
You got the point spread.
Yeah,
you didn't even get a total. Sometimes you didn't even get the over.
And you couldn't live bet it.
No
I heard you guys
betting.
talking about were you guys talking about cash outs? No, on one of your shows. I think I was listening.
You can get out early.
Yeah, could you imagine? Like there were no cash outs.
No.
With
Rip
the
up the ticket and
bookies.
go.
Yeah, imagine calling Vinny. Imagine calling Vinny in the middle of the
Can
game.
I get out? I'm up 6-0. I'm up 6-0 in the second.
Or
Can
like
I get out?
the heart. But you know what? One thing, and I don't, you probably know this, and this is something that while you're on the show, I think it's not specifically winnable related, just sports betting related in general. A lot of people are rooting and pushing for these sports books to like cancel a bet, a leg of a bet if the player gets hurt in the first quarter and all these different things. But here's something that no one really understands. I don't see any cappers talking about it online. They're going to get that money back somewhere else. If, let's say, Cam Scatterboo got hurt, or maybe, I don't know if it was in the first quarter or not, but they're going for the refund. Giants fan?
I'm a huge Giants fan. That's still painful.
I love
thinking
you could
about
ask
it.
these guys. I've been preaching.
I wish they would have beat the Eagles on Sunday.
Oh, man.
I gave Dart Rookie of the Year week 1 before he even started.
Wow.
Because his line moved so much. But anyway.
Love that.
So, guys, you can ask Hard Rock or whatever book you use. You can wish and hope and want them to refund the money if your player gets hurt in the first period or first quarter, but they're going to tax you in other ways. Maybe a teaser that should be minus 130, they're going to make it minus 140. They're going to get that money back in other ways. They're not charities, guys. So don't be so excited when you see these refunds on these injuries and stuff, because that means that they're making that money in another place.
But I'll still grab the money, Teddy, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it,
Why not?
but just understand then when you put a 7.2 team NFL teaser and you're paying minus 150, because that happened to a few of my clients. Why are they paying minus 150 on a 2-teamer?
Right.
Because they're doing these other things and they're trying to get their money back there.
Dan, we're going to get into some games. I
would love to.
I don't know if you want to jump in with us on some of this, but we got a lot of stuff going on right now. We got college football from today through Saturday. We got the NFL Thursday and Sunday. A lot of not that many great matchups. To be honest, I looked at the card on Saturday in college football. There's only like 2 marquee games, like top ranked teams playing against each other. Seen a lot of tough games this weekend. I think this is going to be a weekend where the public gets their asses handed to them. You got to be very, very careful in your decision making, I feel. But I'm going to kick it off with my man TK, because I know he loves playing during the week.
I'm playing, man. I'm playing. I got a Wednesday night game for you, of course.
You love cutting me off, don't you?
I always cut him off, man. I always cut him off.
He doesn't know when.
Teddy, kick him over there, man. Kick him over there.
Wow.
Not yet.
All right. Listen, we got 2 games tonight in college football. I don't know if you're looking at anything or you want to let the audience know what's going on. You got anything tonight?
Yeah, I'm giving out a free one here tonight. Florida International against Missouri State. Missouri State's 3.5 and 49.5. I'm going to jump on Florida International. They got a solid run game. They got a good pass game. The record right now is 3-4 going against a 4-3 Missouri State. But Florida International 10-5 their last 15 against the spread. Missouri State at home just 1-2 their last 3 against the spread at home. I just think Florida International is going to get the ground game going, put up some points there tonight. Probably win the game straight up, but I'm going to take the 3.5 with FIU tonight. Go Panthers.
You're going against my free play on Instagram today.
Am I? I'm on a free play on Instagram.
I'm on
tonight,
Missouri
FIU.
State. Yeah, I think Missouri State's front seven is just going to stop that run, and they can't do anything else. They rely on the run. So if they can't run, they can't win.
I watched FIU play last week too. I think on that game they looked a little shady to come back a little bit in the fourth quarter, but I think they can handle Missouri State. We'll see what happens tonight. But I'll take the 3.5. I don't even think they need the points. I'll probably win the game straight up, but take the 3.5, round it up to 4 if you want. FIU plus the points for me tonight, Teddy.
All right. We got a little
cross confliction there.
We got a cross. I love it. Let's see how many more we have.
I don't know if Dan's looking at anything tonight.
I'm looking at not in college football. And I have a NBA game that I'm like circling.
Go right ahead. The other game.
Go right ahead. Okay.
Right ahead.
I'm looking at that Celtics Cavaliers game.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that the Cavaliers are the spread's right here. I think they're going to blow them out.
Mm-hmm.
Celtics have been terrible. Jaylen Brown, I believe, is a game time decision. He might be flying to Turkey to fix his hairline,
Yeah, right.
but he's actually a game time decision. I like the Cavaliers in this game. I also like the under. The Celtics have been offensively challenged. They have been playing pretty good defense. I think the over-under was somewhere when I looked this morning. It was like 223 maybe.
It's actually a lot higher.
234.
234, yeah. So I really love it.
It's way up there.
Yeah. So
which is surprising for, like you say, no Tatum.
Yep.
Brown questionable.
And even on the Cavs, they're missing Garland still, and Mitchell's been incredible.
Oh yeah.
So I think they're gonna blow the Celtics out.
How long have you been betting on sports?
Since I was 18 years
I
old,
was gonna
right?
say,
Isn't
you remember the days? You remember the days when 210 was a high total. I mean, it's so crazy.
It's crazy now.
How about Heat last night? 242.
Yeah.
Went way over. They went over by 20-something.
And they beat my Knicks.
That's a surprising team. The Heat are playing really well right now. They seem like all their players are really gelling together. 3-1 start. They could have been 4-0.
Spoelstra's a great coach. I mean,
one of the best.
Yeah, he's coaching the Olympic team this next.
Team USA.
Next time up.
All right, so that's your play tonight on Wednesday.
Yep. Winnable play of the day.
I can't go against you. I can't go against you because the Cavaliers, I had them the other night against the Pistons, and I loved them, and they blew them out. I mean, they just crushed them the whole entire game. But the Celtics, like you say, right now, they're shorthanded. They're trying to figure it out. Cavaliers seem like they're playing in the right direction. I'd probably buy the line down to 2, believe it or not. I'd probably lay the juice of 140 and go to 2 on that game if I was playing it. I think the Cavaliers will get the job done. I think they're the stronger of the two teams at this point in time. You guys going in there? We'll go back to football.
Yeah, go back to
I'm
football.
ready for football.
Yeah, we can go back
baby.
to football.
Right.
Sorry for the detour, guys.
Hey, you're the guest, man. We got to get you in here and get some plays out. Okay, we got Thursday night action in college football and NFL, actually. We got the game right down here. Are you going to the game, by the way? The Dolphins-Baltimore game Thursday?
I am not.
Okay.
I am not.
You got 2-5 Baltimore, but you got Mr. Lamar coming back, Jackson. I don't know if that's going to matter because he's coming off a hamstring, and a hamstring, you got to be careful because you don't want to rip it right back. So you got the Dolphins getting 7.5 big ones. I'm going to start with Teddy on this one if he has anything. Are you moving on this game, Teddy?
Yeah, I'm actually. I put a prop in this morning on this one. This is actually this is a Get the Edge exclusive. I'm not giving this play anywhere. Actually, I might throw it on Instagram.
Get the Edge exclusive.
But
love it.
Yeah, I like the under on Tua's passing yards, like under 221. Last week he had a 4-touchdown game, and they scored a lot of points, and he still didn't hit that total. And I don't know. I don't think this. A lot of people are thinking, Lamar is going to come back. He's going to be playing from behind. He's going to be throwing He's going to be throwing the ball a lot. But I don't know about that either. And I don't see him putting up those type of numbers. So I'm just going under 221 on the Tua total. Just a little prop.
I'm just looking at some things here. They both. The defense of Baltimore sucks. The defense of Miami sucks. The offenses are so-so at best. I know, you could say, well, Lamar's out of the lineup. It's a different ball game. Yeah, I agree. He's out of the lineup, different ball game. But he's coming back off a hamstring, and you got to be careful with those injuries because you can definitely re-hurt yourself very quickly. They're 0-2 on the road, Baltimore. The both games they played on the road, they have not won. So there's 7.5. I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
The only way they're going to get this game from me is going to my website or going to the Winnable website. That's the only way they're going to get it there.
There we go.
Did Tyreek Hill? He retired, did he not? He's
talking about it. He's talking about it. We don't know.
Tua had more touchdown passes without Hill in that game.
I mean, you got bad defenses here. You got so offenses.
There's going to be a lot of running. There's going to be a lot of running. I'll tell you that. I might take a look at some
big
rushing
total
props.
on that, 51 points on that total.
I'm going to stay clear of that game. I think there's so much better value on
Achane and Henry props might be something to look at.
All right. Well, I'm going to stay clear.
I got a college football game though. Can I fire it off?
Well, hold on. We're going in order here.
Yeah. We're doing all NFL?
No, we're going to go to college. You were going Friday?
Thursday.
Oh, go Thursday.
So wait, are we doing by the day now? Because usually we do sports.
Yeah, we're going college.
Okay.
We jumped around because
it
was my fault.
You threw them all off, Dan. All right, no, so you got this
I should have went college.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You got this Marshall Coastal Carolina game, guys. Listen, Coastal Carolina, I've looked at them. I've had a couple good fade spots against them, and I'm going to come up with another one here now. Marshall, their defense, they give up some big plays, they give up some passing yards, but they always they're one of those teams. You probably know what I'm talking about, guys, where they'll give up a couple big plays, but then they'll get the turnover. Or they'll give up a couple big plays, and then they'll get a red zone sack to get them out of field position. So they do give up some big plays in the air, but then they always seem to right the wrong. And offensively, they get the job done. You got Rio Wilson at quarterback. He's a dual threat. He can run it. He can pass it. This line has moved.
Yeah, that's a bad number.
You hate these numbers. I know you hate these numbers.
I really
2.5 points, 3 to 5.5.
Scotty hates the middle numbers.
No, I hate the number, period. 5.5
Yeah,
against
but especially when it moves from 3.5, though. You really hate that.
Yeah.
I think this is a touchdown game or more, so I'm on Marshall here. I think the only reason it's 5.5 is because they're on the road. I think if they were at home, this would be an 7.5, 8-point game.
I'm surprised they're 5.5 on the road. That's what I meant.
Yeah, but that's
Both these teams have the same record.
That's called respect. They do, but Coastal's just been a fade, man. Coastal's they're not a good team.
All right. Is that a strong play for you?
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
So, all right, let's do it. Let's go like this. 1 to 5. What are you rating it?
1 to 5. I'll give this a 3.5.
3.5. Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That means you like it.
Well, I'm not giving out anything under 3. It's not like I'm going to give out 1s and 2s over here.
All right. Speaking of the rating master.
Man, I hate to do this to you, Teddy, man, but I'm taking Coastal Carolina this game.
I think
All right, man.
he thinks that we got the same thoughts.
Marshall, 5.5 and 56 to Carolina this game. You got to look at Coastal Carolina, 4-2 their last 6 straight up. And Teddy, they love Thursday night football. They're 6-3 their last 9 against the spread on Thursday night. And that's, again, I'm just throwing stats out there. I'm using my number on this one. I think Coastal Carolina, home on their turf, they could win this one straight up here. I'll take the 5.5. I'll make it 6. I could even do a Scotty, put it up to 7 in this game. Well, I don't think you need it.
If you're so
I don't think you need it.
If you're so confident, buy it the other way and go plus money.
I'm going to take Coastal Carolina.
You guys doing that pasta dinner challenge again?
I don't know what's going on. This
going
never happens. First 2 games, first 2 disagreements.
Let's look at it.
We got to see what the chat's saying about this.
Let's
go ahead,
look
Scotty.
at it a little bit. We got a team that's 2-1 at home. That's a dog against a team that's 1-2 on the road. They both won 2 straight games in a row. They have the same record. They play the same type of opponents, obviously, in the same conference. I mean, why is Marshall 5.5? I don't get it.
I can't figure it out either.
I don't get it.
I think this game should be like a pick 'em to me.
No, whatever. Even if Marshall's 1.5, 2. I mean, I'm not saying this is a great play by any stretch because I hate playing shit teams like this. If it was a Saturday, here's my analogy. Would you be betting a game like this on a Saturday?
No.
With all the games? Exactly.
Definitely not. But if you want the action, right? It's what's there.
That's the key. If you're an action guy, you'll bet on anything.
I like to give the people what they want. They want a Thursday pick, they want a Friday pick, and then they want a couple Saturday and Sunday.
All right, so hold on. We got 2 selections from both of you, and you're both going against each other on Wednesday and Thursday.
Someone said on the comment on the last show that we argue more than we give picks. First of all, I disagree. I think it's pretty balanced, but I said that's what people like. That's why people watch it.
Listen, if we were all vanilla, Baskin-Robbins wouldn't be in business because they got 33 different flavors, so everyone likes different things. So, we try to move it around. We agree with each other. A lot of guys say, oh, you guys all know each other. No. I mean, we know each other, but our own opinions are our own opinions. I mean, at the end of the day, I make my picks based on what I do. I don't listen to him. I don't listen to him. They don't listen to me. It is what it is, and that's the separation. We enjoy working together as far as doing the show together, but our opinions and our ideas and our resource and
we
research.
don't. The funny thing is, we don't even talk about games outside of this.
We don't even
show.
talk until we come to the
We
show.
talk. We
I
talk
talked to
once
you the
in a
night
while.
before, saying what time you getting there tomorrow.
I did enjoy that lunch I had with you guys like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Scotty had lunch with the whole TSP team. It was fun.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're done with Thursday. We're done with Wednesday. We're going to jump into Friday, college football. I mean, let's just keep it moving because I know everyone's on here looking for our picks. You guys looking at anything? I think there's 3 games on Thursday.
Games.
Your boys playing. Bill Belichick's taking the troops.
Real quick, Dan, can we get when we get to Saturday? Can we at least get one good Saturday? Do you do college football at all?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Are you cool with staying, or do you have to run?
I can stay. I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
I want to hop in when I can. I
Please
can't talk.
do.
I can't talk about Marshall and Coastal Carolina. Like, I'll just be honest here.
I think.
Well, I got a game I'm giving out that I think
when you like something, let me know.
I will.
We'll bring you in for Saturday. All right, Friday night, you got Bill Belichick taking the troops, North Carolina to Syracuse. Talk about teams going in the wrong direction. Both these teams currently on 4 games losing streaks. North Carolina played a hell of a game last week. They lost it by 1. Syracuse is going on all kinds of bad directions right now. Defense is nasty. The offense of the other side is nasty. You guys like this game? It's Syracuse 2.5, 45.5. Anybody making a move on it?
I'm staying off of that game. Personally, I'm not touching.
No,
that
you
game.
know the line movement's weird because I think it opened up closer to Pick'em, and I think it's the market's moving towards Syracuse a little
Halloween too. Halloween Friday.
It's
night.
Halloween. Bill Belichick's girlfriend's going to be pissed. She's in Syracuse, New York.
Right.
She wants to be trick-or-treating in the sun.
Exactly.
She's not going to be able to wear a slutty little outfit. 'Cause
Exactly.
it's gonna be too cold.
So he's going to be off kilter. Syracuse. I like Syracuse.
You like Syracuse?
Only because of that. Completely ancillary reason, but that's the reason.
A quick question: Are you a component of buying points or leaving lines?
No, I'll buy points, especially if I have it. Like let's say a 2-team parlay.
Okay.
If I'm taking the spread and the over/under, I like to buy some points. I like teasers on college football.
Yeah, me too.
I actually every weekend this year, just pretty blindly, will take a 10. No, we'll do like a 5-team 10-point teaser.
Really?
Just on feel, and like every week they hit. Every single week.
Good for you. Let us know your 5-team this week. We could use a good winner in our bag. All right. 3 games on the board. You said no. You said no.
Well, I'm playing a game on Friday night.
Yeah,
I'm playing Friday
I got
night.
something Friday.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm going to let Teddy go first.
Let me go first, because if you go against me again, we got a problem.
It's got to be the same game
It's
again.
the Rice-Memphis
Oh,
game.
God, I'm on that game. I hope you're on the same side.
Oh.
Well, I'm riding favorites, TK. This Rice team is 7-1. I'm using trends on this one. 7-1 against the spread.
No, Rice is not.
I'm sorry, Memphis. 7-1 against the spread.
You got nervous.
9-4 when they're favored by double digits
swinging.
against the spread. Okay, they come off a big win against USF. Now, my only concern on a game like this is they gave it all
Come
that
on,
they
you're
had.
building it up. What
But
is
I'm
it?
rolling. I'm moving it from 14 to 13.5 if the number's right, if the price is right. And I'm rolling with Memphis. Look at his face. He can't contain himself. Let's go, T.
I'm telling you, Teddy, I'm going to agree with you on this one.
We got one. All right.
Right now, Memphis, the current line's 14 and 49.5. I'm going to go with Teddy on this one. I'll buy it down to 13.5. Just like you said, Memphis 7-1 their last 8 against the spread. Another stat for you: 4-1 their last 5 against the spread on the road. I think Memphis, they're coming off that game against South Florida. Memphis going to come in this one and just take them out. I mean, they played South Florida great.
Yeah.
I see them just coming out strong and just
They're
lighting it
steamrolling.
up.
This team,
they're going to roll this
strong.
one. Yeah, Memphis in a
strong.
blowout.
You guys should shake hands, man. It's about time you agreed with each other.
Good.
Getting nervous with you guys. Guys, you missed the best play, man. Come on. I'm going to jump on what Dan said. I'm going to take Bill Belichick's girlfriend, who's going to probably dress up and going to jack the troops up. And I'm going to take the dog in this game with North Carolina against Syracuse, not because of those reasons, because of my reasons. But I'm going to jump all over North Carolina. I think they handle this game. Syracuse right now, as bad as North Carolina is, I think Syracuse is just a little worse. And I'm going to take the points in this game. I don't think 2.5 matters. I'm going to take that line to 3.5, jump it over the field goal, and I'm going to take a live dog with North Carolina.
So we got some opposing right here. All right, at least it's not only me and T.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm going to go. Well, I'm going with his philosophy.
It's the philosophy just for a
just
different
the-
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's trick or treat, and somebody's feet were going to not smell right, and I think it's Syracuse's feet that don't smell right.
How come you didn't wear a costume this week? You should have said something. I would have worn something.
I would have dressed up.
Yeah, we could have Dan dress up. Could have dressed up for us. All right. He looks great, though. He's got the winnable hat on. He's moving and grooving. All right, so I'm jumping on North Carolina, guys. I really feel good about it, all kidding aside. I think this is a good play. I feel they're a live dog in this spot, and I'm going to take the Tar Heels plus 3.5 Friday night. All right. We're still moving and grooving, man. We're just touching surface here, Dan. We're going to jump into Saturday. We got a full board of college football. There's only 2 marquee matchups. I don't know if you guys are looking at either one of them. Number 9, Vandy. I know Teddy loves Vandy.
Love them. You already know what I'm giving
And,
there. You already know it's one of my picks.
Number 20, Texas, going at each other. And number 18, Oklahoma goes to Tennessee. That's going to be another interesting game. Not 2 of the greatest big-time matchups here, marquee matchups, but they're ranked teams. And I think that's it as far
Is
as
Arch Manning playing in that game? Did he get a hard hit, a concussion? Or?
He's in concussion.
He's in protocol.
He's questionable.
And going into the season, I think a lot of people looked at this week, Penn State, Ohio State,
Right.
that this would be
The game.
the game of the
21
year.
point
And
favorites
wow.
now.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Ohio State's
21.
unstoppable.
What's your thoughts on something like that? What a train wreck. Penn State starts out.
I mean, it's wild. I was at the Orange Bowl watching them last year. Penn State, they ended up in the national championship. And to fall off like this was just...
and the coach is gone.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean, was that something that was it his decision or was it the school's? Seems like Brian Kelly, you heard the student section screaming for his job the other night.
Well, Brian Kelly's he's a very hated person. A lot of people say he's a straight up bad guy. Yeah. We don't have time for it on this show right now, but there's a lot of negative stories about Brian Kelly.
And it's all coming out now, which is interesting. Well, a lot of them now.
You know the kid, I don't know his name, but the one that's like, he got like a complete brain damage injury. He can barely speak now. He has to use a wheelchair.
Yeah.
People say that injury, a lot of people put the blame on Brian Kelly for that injury. And I was reading about that like a year ago, but I never really dug any deeper into it.
Yeah. Well, his girlfriend's younger than Belichick's. I saw she's 18 years old, LSU student.
He's not married, Brian Kelly? I thought he was.
I don't know. I was reading something on
Brian Kelly has an 18-year-old girlfriend?
That's what I was reading the other day. Could be false.
I don't want to spread rumors here.
Only TK.
Hey, man, maybe there was a mem on here, but
that would make that brings it fully home. I think that makes a lot of sense if that's true.
It would.
Allegedly.
It would.
All right. Anyways, let's keep the train on the tracks here. We're jumping in all directions here. Saturday, big board of college football. I got a few I like myself. Anybody looking at that Vandy Texas game? I think Teddy's all over it.
I'm all over it. Why not?
Let's go, baby.
Why not? Vandy they beat 2 ranked teams in a row after losing to Bama. I don't think that loss to Bama was as bad as we think it was, and Bama's a damn good team. Yeah. They got Ty Simpson.
Roll Tide.
You've been preaching Ty Simpson for a while here, Scotty, and so here's the thing, though. This Texas team, they're not it. Diego Pavia, what's up, Zach? Zach Smack said, Diego Pavia, I still just as much as he's getting, he's finally getting the praise, he's been doing this for over a year now, and, they only put up like 130 or 40 yards in the air last week.
Yeah.
So I would like to see some more passing yards from them.
Yeah, their offense wasn't strong.
Last
week at all.
It wasn't strong last week. They were like 5 of 16 on third.
Them tough.
Yeah, 5 of 16 on third down conversion. So they definitely need to pick it up a little bit on offense. I think this is a good chance to do it against a Texas team that's not. I mean, you can watch Texas all year. They're not that impressive.
Well, look at a game like this. I mean, like you said, Diego Pavia is dynamite. He's one of the favorites for the Heisman, I think, at this point in time, right?
Yeah.
They're 2-1 on the road. They got a strong offense. They averaged 38 points a game. Last week, they did not come with a strong offense. They were actually lucky to win that game. It was 10-10 late, and Missouri's lost their quarterback, and their backup quarterback, I think there was a handoff, and the ball was ripped out, and that's how they actually got that touchdown to go up 17-10. And the last-minute chuck by Missouri landed on the half-yard line. Well, that game could have,
that was crazy.
Crazy ending, yeah. Crazy.
He caught it. At first, they called it incomplete, but then it was complete, but it didn't cross the end zone.
I had Missouri. How do you think I felt?
You went against me.
I was hoping.
I remember you went against me. Yeah,
pushed them and get them over the goal. The line there.
Get them over the edge.
Get them over the edge. There you go. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough game. If Manning's out, I'm gonna put this game on hold until I find out if Manning's in or out of the lineup. All bets are off for me at this point until I know what's going on quarterback wise, because I think it's a big difference with Manning in there, obviously running the show. So I'm going to stay off that game. Anything you're doing on that one?
Nah, I got to see the injuries, like you said, with Texas. But they did have a great game last week. Came back. I think they were down by 20-plus points. Ended up winning by 7. Early line was 7. I think it ended up being a push in that game, or some guys, won with the underdog. But
that was a crazy comeback.
Crazy comeback. They ran that punt.
Southern Miss, right? Yeah, Southern Mississippi.
It was a great game to watch, man.
I had a client who another capper gave him Southern Mississippi, and I was talking to him while they were coming back. He was so upset. That was a crazy. They were down, 20, 21?
They were down 20-plus, yeah.
So what do you think happens to the spread if Manning's out? Is it it becomes a pick 'em, or?
I think the line's been adjusted already because he's been questionable since last week, when it happened. So I think they made this number. If he's out for sure, I think it will adjust slightly.
I think it's got to move more.
I don't think it's going to move too much more because I think they already think he's out.
I'm leaning pick. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
pick
well,
him.
I mean, if it moves a point and a half.
What is it right now? I thought it was 3.
Two and a half.
2.5.
Yeah, I could.
Who do you like in that game, Dan?
I mean, I think Texas is a bit of a fraud this year.
That's what I'm.
I think the name,
what I'm on.
That name just gets a lot of public action, and
sure. But when he's good though.
Yeah, but
I think he means you mean the Texas name, right?
Yeah, the Texas name.
Texas name and the Arch Manning name on top.
Arch Manning name on top. Yeah,
you got a lot of name recognition there, but I think that's inflated, man.
Yep.
So you don't like the game?
I mean, I like Vandy in the game.
Yeah, okay.
That's who I'd be betting. You know, I like it where it's at right now. Maybe I'm going to leave this podcast and take it right after because I'm like now thinking, hey, if he's ruled out, it's going to be a pick 'em. But
yeah, no, that's a tough one. Vandy's only loss is to a real good team right now with Alabama ranked 4th in the nation. So, and they played them pretty well, but Bama, pulled away at the end and got the job done and win by 16 in that one. All right, we got a lot of games, so I think we should just kick it into motion. What are you looking at for Saturday? Best bets for the show.
Best bet for the show. It's going to be this USC-Nebraska game. USC 6-59. Teddy, I hope we're not on this one together, but
no, you're good. I'm not on this one.
Right, like I said, USC right now is 6-59. I'm going to jump on Nebraska. I'll buy it up to 7. Like I said, the stats are not the reason I use it, but it's USC 0-6 their last 6 against the spread in Week 10. Nebraska, man, they're 7-2 their last 9 straight up. I'm going to take the points. Like I said, I buy it up. It's 6.5. If you want to buy it up to 7, you can do it. I'm going to go with Nebraska, man. The Cornhuskers at home. The put a rough one in there for USC. Nebraska plus the points on Saturday night late.
All right. That's a tough game because if USC shows up, their offense is so much more dynamic than
Big total,
Nebraska.
59.
Real quick, guys. Josh Yates has asked like 3 times about Georgia Tech minus 5.5, and I didn't know Brent Key was another Saban disciple. Saban's got more disciples in the top 10 than I don't even know. I mean, it's getting insane. But you guys have anything on the Georgia Tech game?
No, I'm staying clear of the Yellow Jackets.
Josh, you see, I was looking out for you, brother.
What's up, Big Josh? Hey, he came on our live the other day. Looked great, man. Got that hairstyle going and the whole 9 yards. Very impressed. Very impressed. We'll be on today at 5:30. All right. Anything else you're looking at?
That's the only one I'm getting on the show. Like I said, if they want them to go to my site or they jump on your winnable site, they can jump on there and get them.
Okay, Teddy, best bet.
I'm on Baron Morton and the Texas Tech Red. Are they the Red Raiders? Yeah.
Yep.
The Red Raiders. All those Texas teams confuse me. A&M Aggies. Tech Red Raiders. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this game here, and this is a game, Kansas State, I almost bet Kansas last week, and I pulled off at the last second, thank God, because Kansas State ran all over them, but I just think Texas Tech's a way better team here, and they're getting their quarterback back after missing 2 games. That's the big factor for me here. Already baked into the line. They're a 7-point favorite. I wouldn't move it. Just leaving it at 7. If it hits 7, I don't win any money. That's fine. I don't think it's going to be any worse than that.
Okay. I'm a little scared of that game because Kansas State is starting to play better
They're
football.
steaming, man.
Yeah,
They're steaming.
And they blew out Kansas like not even a contest. Texas Tech obviously is playing better on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I mean, they got one of the strongest offenses and they got a strong defense. So, but I don't like the line. I think it's one of those trap lines, 7.5. I told you on the road with certain teams. I think this game could be a trap. I think Kansas State could show up in this game and give them a little run for their money. So I think it's a live dog. I would get this line to 8.5. I would buy a full point right now, and I'd get 8.5. I think Kansas State at home could keep this game closer than a lot of people think. I mean, it's, on paper, it looks like a runaway freight train for Texas Tech. This is not on paper, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is played on a playing field. So I think Kansas State has a shot in this game.
You better get that wallet out buying a point on that game. I don't know about that. Well, what do you really
about
need
$1.50, $1.60.
What are you doing
right?
For a point?
No.
Off of 7, you get an extra 20-cent juice. That's
7.5.
25.30.
If it's at 7.5,
Solid 7 everywhere I see right now.
I go to 8.
Go to 8.
Mm-hmm. But I see 7.5, so I'm going 8.5. I got a couple other ones I like. You guys done?
I'm done.
I'll tell you one other game. I don't know if you looked at it. It's one of the biggest line moves of the week so far. Miami SMU.
That's where I was going.
9.
I see a lot of value in that.
9. It moved up to 12.5. I don't know where you're going with on this one. I saw what Miami did last week to cover the spread. They were on the 1-yard line. Could have taken a knee, punched it in, cover a spread, a 30-point spread after being tied at halftime. I think Miami could just steamroll them again, man. They could blow out SMU in this game. Yeah. That was just my opinion on this one. I think Miami,
I absolutely agree. I think that there's a lot of value here because, one, Miami, everyone saw what happened with Louisville. Before that game, everybody's talking about Miami being, potentially the best team in college football.
1,000%.
They fell asleep during that game. They fell asleep during the first half in Stanford. I don't know what happened at halftime, but they come out and score 35 points. I think that was the wake-up call at halftime that, hey, our season is over. We need to get back to what we're good at. What they did was Fletcher, they started just pounding him And that's what they need to do. You cannot. Carson Beck he takes a lot of heat. He's better than a lot of people say. But if you rely fully on Carson Beck, that's not a winning recipe. They have 3 great running backs, hand them the ball, and then go outside to those Beck. Those 2 good receivers. Mm-hmm. I love this 12.5. I wish I got it at 9, but I do think they're going to blow them out.
I think they win by 20 plus.
Yep, me too.
I think they want to put the points on the board to show the country that they deserve to be up there. And
they have to.
They already are up there.
They dropped from 9 to 10.
They have right now, according to some ESPN AI thing, they technically only have a 47% chance right now of making the playoffs just because of the way things work out. So they need to win and win big.
They need to win big.
That's why they ran the ball in last week, because they wanted to.
They need to win big for sure.
They wanted to build up some, in the polls.
Either that or a couple of players had the minus 30.
I can't believe you guys are missing a couple of, I think, blowouts here. I got 2 games that I think are going to be absolute blowouts on Saturday. Houston Cougars, I think, is absolutely an ass kick over West Virginia. I don't even see this game being close. I thought that game that Houston played against Arizona State last week on the road, they dominated that game. They were about a 7.5, 8-point underdog. They went into Arizona State, which is a tough place to play, and they won that game. They've won 3 straight games in a row. They got a 7-1 record. I just think they're just better on both sides of the ball than a beat-up West Virginia team. Offense is no good. Defense is nothing. 0-4 on the road. Can't win on the road. Going against a team that's pumped up and playing really well right now, I see this game being easy. Easy win. 13, minus 13. Is that the number you're showing on that game, or you don't have it up?
I got right there. It's 13.5 right now. 49.5 Houston.
Yeah.
Early game. Starts at noon.
I'd keep that game probably at 13, and I think Houston wins that game by about 18 to 25 points. I think they just steamroll this team. They want to stay up there as well, and a perfect way. You're playing against a team that's dead. They don't win on the road. You're coming off a nice win last week. Dominate a game again in a tough place. You got momentum, take advantage of it and try to pound the hell out of them. So I like that game. I like Houston a lot. And another game I think Auburn's going to steamroll over Kentucky. I think Auburn blows them out. I think this is the game Auburn shows up.
Kentucky, they looked bad last week.
Yeah, well, there you go. Their defense is bad. They're not that good on the offense. Obviously, they're 0-2 on the road. Auburn went to Arkansas. They put up some points. I think this is a perfect blowout situation. I think the Tigers would probably want to win this game big, get some momentum. They need towards the tail end of the season because, they're playing Roll Tide in a few weeks. So they're going to have to go in there and get some wins. So I like Auburn in this game. I think they cover. I'd bring that game down to 9.5 from 10.5. I'd go down to 9.5, keep it under 10, keep it under double digits, and I think Auburn rolls in this game against Kentucky. They lost 4 straight games in a row right now. Wildcats, I don't see where they're going. I think Auburn gets the job done.
Real quick, guys, we got some questions on games here, which rapid fire because we don't have a lot of time. We still got to get to NFL.
I got to get Dan's pick. Go ahead.
Well, I bet Miami.
We did Miami.
Yeah,
okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Real quick, just get these questions answered. Guys, what do you think about UC versus Utah? I don't have anything on that. Does anyone have anything on that game?
That game, I was just going to talk about that one right now. That line opened at 7 and it's 10. I mean, that's a game that's make you think, man.
Why?
I think, to me, if I had to use the game, I think Utah would run out Cincinnati. They'd probably win by 15, 20 plus.
Why?
I mean, Cincinnati, I know they're putting up some numbers. They're 7-1, over-under's 56. But Utah's got a great quarterback. They got a great running back. There's a reason this line is 9.5. It just went to 10 at the Circa about 2 minutes ago.
What's his name? It's questionable. The starting running backs might not play. He's doubtful for Cincinnati. That's why the line's moved.
All right.
I think Cincinnati got a shot. They won 7 straight games in a row. They only lost their first game of the season.
That running back's
supposed to be rapid fire, guys. We got to get through more questions.
Got to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, North Texas Navy.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Navy's playing good. Aren't they the leader in their division?
All right.
You said nothing.
NFL. Yeah. We're good.
That's it?
Those are the only 2 questions. I mean, there's some basketball, but we don't have time for that right now. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't have time to answer NBA questions.
All right, Dan, we're going to come to you for the NFL. See what's on your mind. All right, we got the NFL on Sunday. A couple of marquee matchups, probably the biggest game on the board. Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Seems like Buffalo has their number in the regular season. Nobody has the Chiefs' number in the playoffs. They've lost to them 4 in a row. Buffalo's 4-1 during the regular season. Big difference between regular season and playoffs. Said it a million times. That's the key game on Sunday. I just want to see. I got a couple I like on Sunday. T, what's your selection on Sunday?
My selection on Sunday, let me get it right down here. We're going to Jacksonville against the Raiders. Jacksonville, the current line's 3-45.5. I'm going to jump on the Raiders, man. I'm going to take the points. I'll buy it up to 3.5. Jacksonville, man, they're just 2-12 their last 12 straight up. 2-12 their last 14 games straight up on the road. And Jacksonville just 2-4 straight up their last 6 against Las Vegas. I'm going to take the 3.5 points with the Raiders at home in this one. I love them here today. I'll take the 3.5 if I got to buy it at the 3.5. Like I always say, they probably don't even need the points, but I'll take the 3.5. Go with the Raiders at home.
You're doing exactly what I hate, taking a bad team to win for you. The Raiders are a bad team.
Jacksonville ain't that much better of a team. They're 4-3, but they're
better than the Raiders.
Well, the Raiders are playing at home, though.
Yeah.
Look at it. Like I said, Jacksonville, 2-12 straight after the last 14 games on the road. 2 wins out of the last 14 games on the road.
Well, if they played the Raiders 16 times.
But they're also playing in London like half the time.
Right. Yeah, they're like, they're the United Nations.
They just like live in Europe.
Yeah, well, they're 2-4 their last 6 straight up against Vegas as well. So Vegas kind of steps up when they play Jacksonville.
All right. So that's 1 to 5 on a scale. What do you
right now, a 3-unit play.
3. What do you mean right now?
Right now.
Well,
I could change. There's a couple other situations going on with Jacksonville with a couple of the players.
Okay.
So as it gets closer to the game time, I could move it up to a 4-unit play.
Okay.
I don't make that decision to game day. That's when I rate my games on game day.
I think that's a smart decision. All right, Teddy, anything else on Sunday?
That's the only one I'm giving out.
You guys don't like giving.
I got 2.
I've given out
2.
You guys are
I
not.
gave out a game a day.
I got 7 plays.
I gave out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
guys.
Saturday. I gave out 6. I gave out 7 plays.
Yeah,
Share
Scotty, I'm giving out 7 plays on this show, and you already know what I'm giving out Sunday.
I have no.
Probably. I got to tell you right now.
I'm going to let Dan go first.
I know you're giving out the Patriots. You're going to ride the train.
Well, I've been riding the Patriots past couple weeks. Good idea. Drake May is playing as an MVP, but that's not my pick. I call me bandwagon, but these Colts are a wagon.
Thank you.
3.5 points against the Steelers is not enough. I think that they're going to blow them out. I don't think the Steelers have the offense.
I've been trying to get through
to keep up with the Colts offense. You know, the game might be 40-21, but the Colts are going to score points. They're going to cover that 3.5. That's my best.
You know
bet.
who I feel sorry for? Aaron Rodgers. He got to go against his old nemesis. They
Daniel
replaced
Jones.
him last week. Now he's got to go against Daniel Jones, who's like lighting it up.
Oh man! And as a Giants fan,
This week.
I'm happy for him, I suppose. And Dart is a consolation prize. But wow, this guy all along, he had it clearly.
Oh yeah.
He had it, right?
He had it.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
You got the Boo Birds out there on Mike Tomlin now. Did you hear that?
It's a long time coming. I mean,
screaming like they want him out all of a sudden.
How long has he been the Steelers coach? It's got to have been
16 years.
Yes,
way longer than any other coach in the league. Way longer.
He never had a losing season too, and you're booing him. And he's still got a winning record right now.
No, and with not an incredible amount of talent.
No,
like
their defense sucks.
Yeah,
He's a great coach. I would take him at the Dolphins any day of the week.
Yeah, but
There you go.
I see Taylor running all over them. Warren's going to catch a touchdown if you want to prop.
Have you guys seen what Taylor's in the beginning of the year? Taylor's touchdown props were like 140. They're like 250 now.
Yeah.
Anytime touchdown.
It's like the Christian McCaffrey like a couple of years ago.
Yep.
I'm agreeing with you 1,000% on that game. I think the Colts are dynamite. I've made a lot of money with them this year. 34 points, number 1 in the league. Nobody seems to keep up with them. I think they can turn it on and turn it off. Unless Daniel Jones goes back to the old Daniel Jones, Mrs. Jones, I don't see how anyone's beating them. I don't think the defense of the Steelers could contain the offense of the Colts. 3.5. It might be a little trap number. It could have been even a little higher in this spot, the way the Colts are playing, 4 in a row and dominating. But I like the Colts. I'd keep that line under 3. I'd go to 2.5, and I think the Colts are going to win this game by at least a touchdown or more. I don't see Aaron Rodgers competing against Daniel Jones at this point in time. And when you got Jonathan Taylor, like you said, in your backfield, 850 yards so far.
Yeah, and just that offensive line. I mean, the holes they're opening up
is solid.
It's insane.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with my man Dan on that one. Anybody on that game?
No, but I just got to say one thing to my boy Rich and Eddie out there. Congratulations on the Jets finally getting a win. And this week you don't have to watch them because they got a bye week. So You know, these Jet fans, I sit with them.
Jets.
I sit with these guys every Sunday. I feel so bad for these guys watching the Jets game.
You don't. No,
I
you
do
don't.
too. I root for them. I'm glad
don't.
they kind of won that game on Sunday. But
You hate the Jets. Who you kidding?
I'm a silent Jet fan.
All right, Teddy. Anything in the NFL?
Patriots, baby. Patriots. Drake May. I told you guys week after week, I'm betting them until the wheels fall off, like Josh Yates just said. The Falcons, first of all, Drake London is questionable. Is Penix playing? Does it matter?
Who cares?
Cousins, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
I'm all over the Patriots here. And I have a little prop for you guys. We got J.J. McCarthy returning this week.
Yeah.
Is it for sure?
Yeah.
thought
No, it is. Wentz is
No,
done.
but I thought they were going to the third stringer. They were
Well,
thinking.
I guess
Possibly. I
this
don't know.
this prop is if J.J. McCarthy returns. I'm going under on his attempts. They have him at 30.5 on some books and 29.5 on other books.
Mm-hmm.
The last time his first game back after an injury, which was the first game of the season after last season being hurt all year, he only put up 20 attempts.
All right.
I think they're going to control him, even if he does come back and play. I don't think they want to get all crazy. I think they want to run the ball and just kind of gradually get him back into the offense.
All right, I'm going to give my picks real fast. I'm going to play Detroit over Minnesota. I'm not going to get into a big breakdown. I just think they're dynamite against Minnesota. I think it's lame. J.J. McCarthy, no J.J. McCarthy. I don't care if it's Mike McCarthy, whoever the hell's in there. I don't think has a shot against Jared Goff. That guy right now has got that team moving and grooving. 3-0 at home, 9.5. Let's go to 8.5. I'm always a buy in the points. I don't care. I like Detroit to blow them out. I think they win this game by a couple of touchdowns. And I'm going to agree with Teddy. I'm jumping all over New England. How can I not? They're playing great right now. They're zoned in. The coach got that every player on that team sky high. Unless they have a major letdown. They've won 5 straight games in a row going against the team right now. It's just got a bad offense. Decent on defense, 1-2 on the road. I don't see how they go into New England in that spot. I think the Patriots get the job done on that game. I'd get that line of -6 on that game. Defense for New England right now. They were letting up a lot of big plays early, but they tightened it up, and they're playing really well right now. So I'm going to take New England. And nobody has an opinion before we go, and we're going to close it out shortly in a couple of minutes here. Kansas City, Buffalo. Anything?
Gun to the head. I'm taking Buffalo.
Yeah, same thing as me. I go Buffalo.
Buffalo at
I
home.
take Buffalo.
Buffalo at home.
All right.
Like,
All right, so we got 3. I'm going with Kansas City. I like KC in this spot. I think right now they're locked and loaded. As I said, regular season, Buffalo's beat them. Playoff time, they can't come near them. Mahomes, I think they turned it up a little bit. I like them on this spot. I think KC money line against Buffalo. I'm not sold on Buffalo. I told you guys earlier, and I got booed a lot, and a lot of comments coming at me that I didn't think Buffalo would win more than 11 games this year, and I got all the haters, coming at me. But you know what? If they lose, they'll be 5-3. They're playing right at that pace where they'll win 11 games, just like I thought. All right, that's where I'm at. I'm done. What about you?
Let's do it. We're done. Let's go home.
Before we go,
World Series
is tied 2-2. What are you thinking?
I want the Blue Jays, but I think the Dodgers will end up pulling it out.
I think Toronto wins it.
I think I'm changing my mind. I think I'm going with Toronto with you, man, after watching them last night and the night before.
Toronto's going to find a way to win that series.
I think they're going to find a way to win
hope
again
so.
tonight.
I think there's something there. I don't know what it is, but
Guillermo.
I think the torch is moving a little towards Canada than the U.S., unfortunately. But Toronto, I think they're going to end up winning this game. They might win today and go home. They got 2 at home.
It was minus 700 yesterday. Now the Dodgers are 180 right now to win this series.
There you go.
Big
That's your
move.
answer. Teddy?
No
No
idea.
interest.
50-50, man.
Guys, on behalf of Teddy, I apologize, that he's not giving out any
My
extra plays.
team's out. It's the Mariners. I was riding the Mariners hard.
I was riding the Brew Crew.
All right.
So
Listen, Dan, I really appreciate you staying with us the whole ride.
Yeah,
today.
it was a great time, guys.
Anytime you want to come on, and if you're launching anything, let us know, man. We want to
Will
be.
do. Well,
and if
pop
I don't
back
get
in.
invited to that party,
You're going to be there.
and I got the truck, I'll put
You're
it
there.
right there, man.
I'm driving with you, so.
Yeah, we got you right in front. I'll make sure a parking spot for you right there.
I got my boy TK. Teddy, you coming?
yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go. 3 Stew. Can we do a podcast down there?
Sure.
Ben.
Sure.
Let's do it on Sunday,
Set it
right
up.
before the
What's the
1
matter,
o'clock
Ben?
games.
Oh, Ben, you want to come?
I'll be there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ben could
there you
set
go.
up a little remote studio.
Pick me.
Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, I'm here, over here.
He's waving. He's going like this over there. I'm trying to
What
figure it
time does
out.
that party start on Sunday?
It's an NFL watch party, so show up at 12:30, 12:45. Be there for kickoff.
How many are you expecting?
Last time it was over 200.
Wow.
Expect more.
Tell all the young
Got enough
hot
beer?
girls stay away from TK.
Just bring beer, man.
I mean, how could they stay? That shirt is a magnet.
Right.
It's like you could see your whole galaxy universe in there.
This is downplayed for you.
Hey, it's a beautiful shirt. It's a nice shirt.
You got Heineken Light there for me? I'll be coming down.
Yeah, we'll have it.
All right. Before you go, tell us how people can find Winnable, please.
Pretty simple, winnable.com. And all your favorite cappers like these guys, their links are usually in their bio. Just click right in there, subscribe, become part of the community.
All right. Love it. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Winnable. Good place to shop, ladies and gentlemen. For all you players out there, check it out. No doubt about it. All right. My man, here he is. Teddy Brooks. Where can they find you, Teddy?
Yeah, Scotty, thank you. Thank you for always making me feel special. You can find the best place is my Instagram at @the_profits_pick. Going to be putting more stuff on Winnable moving forward. Didn't even know that I was going to be meeting the boss man here, but it was just something that we've been planning over the last couple of weeks. Just because we get so many people signing up, we can't communicate with all of them the way we want to. So we think Winnable is going to be the way. So watch out on the Instagram. We're going to be dropping a lot of links for Winnable on there, in the chat, all that good stuff. And but just go to the Instagram. That's where all the party's happening.
Speaking of that, if you have any guys on there that want to join us on the podcast, let us know.
Absolutely. We'll
We'd
talk
love to
about
bring
it.
them, promote them,
For sure.
And obviously good for Winnable at the end of the day.
For sure.
All right, excellent. We appreciate it. All right, here he is. I didn't even have to nudge him today. I usually have to give him a
That's wide awake, man.
Yeah, and usually I'm waking him up from doing this stuff. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen. TK, where can they find you?
I usually got to wear my boots for all the shit you give me over here. So, but I'm clean here today. But the best place to find me, go right to my Instagram at TK Wins. You can check out all my stories there, all my links. My Winnable links up there every day, too. You get a free play on there daily. Like I said, just go to Instagram at TK Wins. Check me out there. I got some nice stuff coming up this week. I'm going to run some big specials this week as well. So make sure you check me out. Instagram at TK Wins.
Still picking winners?
I had a 3-0 night last night. Got lucky in the Kennesaw State. I have trouble pronouncing it. Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State.
All right.
Backdoor covered that game last night.
There he is. Known him over 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. Still the same. Keep it up, T. Keep up the winning. All right, guys. Love doing this show. This is the one and only Get the Edge Sports Podcast. We're here each and every week at the beautiful studio that my man Ben Castro, my man who's coming to that Winnable party with me, he'll be my sidekick in action that day, runs the show here. We love doing it here. This is the one and only Get the Edge. You can find us on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, our YouTube channel. Click, subscribe, tell your friends about us. We're here trying to put out winners each and every week for you. And again, I'm Scott Mattews, and you can find me on Instagram. Join up our broadcast channel. We've been red hot, 7-2 in our last 9 plays on the broadcast channel. Check me out on Winnable as well. We have picks up there each and every day, free stuff, videos, whatever. All our content is up on the Winnable page, SM Picks. And again, my Instagram is SM Sports Picks. I have free stuff each and every day for everybody out there. Have a great day today. Be back here first week in November. Teddy, can you believe it? It's November. Happy Halloween,
Almost
guys.
time for. Are we eating turkey on the set?
Yeah,
we
right?
do the show the day before Thanksgiving, the biggest party day of the year.
Well, we got to take Ben to that party, and maybe he'll throw a turkey the week after for us. Because I think.
Are you heading anywhere just for Thanksgiving this year, Teddy? I'm heading to the Bahamas, man. I'll be in the
No,
Bahamas.
I'm staying right here, man.
Hey, saying
Teddy and I
islands.
are running the show. Well,
I'll be here Wednesday, but gonna head over to the Bahamas for a little weekend action.
All right, guys. Appreciate you being with us. We'll catch you back here next Wednesday, 2 o'clock Eastern time, right here. Get the Edge Sports Podcast. Have a good one. Boom. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Fun day.
that was awesome, guys.
Teddy, TK, always a pleasure.